my neighbors. Welcome to another episode of The Other Brother. We talk about family,
Episode
sports,
8.
relationships, and sex, but mostly sports. Before we get started, we want to give a shout out once again to Aubrey Graham, at Champagne Poppy, for coming on the show and allowing us to help catapult his career. Okay, here's a question. What's the name of the chapter?
Nothing was the same.
If you haven't seen our interview with Aubrey Graham, check out our channel.
On tonight's episode, we go into the madness, which is March, and give you guys our picks for the teams that will be advancing to the Elite Eight. We ask you, the fans, for some brotherly advice, but first, we want to talk about our man, Chris High Octane Borland.
Chris, you gonna let me talk? You've been talking the whole time.
The San Francisco 49ers linebacker who recently retired and has been all over the news. Now you can go.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm just kidding.
Chris, thank you for all the wonderful year. Thank you for all the memory. You will never not be forgotten.
It seems like just yesterday you were drafted in the 3rd round out of Wisconsin, and you are definitely a future 8th ballot Hall of Famer. We also want to show our gratitude and appreciation for what you did by giving you a little video tribute. Chris Borland, you were definitely the Lou Bega of the NFL, Mambo number 5.
One-hit wonder.
And if we lose another linebacker on the 49ers, I might just kill myself.
Please, you talk too goddamn much.
You wouldn't be doing this show without me. Anyways.
Be called the brother, Ariel.
So, we want to get into this March Madness tournament. I know that we've missed out on a few weeks. Thank you to Aubrey Graham again for allowing us to be 1 week behind. But we want to give you guys our picks that we believe will be advancing to the Elite Eight. So,
You done?
Yeah.
Wichita State.
Notre Dame. Respect.
I'm taking Wichita State for one reason and one reason only. It's fun to say.
Wichita State Rams would masturbate, which is why I'm taking Notre Dame. And here's the thing: if the coach plays Rudy
played football. You're such an idiot.
Moving on.
West Virginia Universidad.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky! For 2 reasons. They're 36-0. Let's make that 37-0. Chuck Norris actually attended Kentucky, and no one messes with Chuck Norris.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, but for a totally different reasons. Their head coach, his last name, John Calamari, is my favorite appetizer. Ladies, keep that in mind. My favorite appetizer, calamari.
Okay, first of all, his last name is Calipari. Second of all, you have a tiny penis.
Tomato.
Xavier.
Who cares? So my coworker is a huge Arizona fan. So because of that, I'm gonna go with Xavier.
I completely agree, Dr. X, because your coworker's sister is a huge Seattle Seahawks fan, and I hate the Seahawks.
I concur.
North Carolina! Hello, Wisconsin!
I'm gonna take Wisconsin in this one because their mascot is the goddamn honey badger, and you know what they say about the honey badger, right?
The honey badger doesn't give a shit.
Exactly.
I'm going North Carolina because Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Okay, so here's the thing, like, why a goat? Why not a lion or a tiger? Something that instills fear. Like, a goat doesn't, like, make me fear anything.
GOAT. Greatest.
Yeah, anyways.
Ukla.
Gonzaga!
I wonder if they got the...
Action.
UCLA. Simply because it's an interesting name for a university, UCLA.
But you're also pronouncing it wrong. It's University of California, Los Angeles,
UCLA.
UCLA. I'm taking America's team. Not only
Dallas Cowboys?
Gonzaga. Not only are they a Jesuit school, but if you say Jesuit 5 times fast,
Jesuit.
Jesus will appear. And if you have Jesus on your team, that's an automatic advancement to the Elite Eight.
Sure, Jesus.
No! Don't do it.
He didn't play basketball. Louisville.
North Carolina State. North Carolina State. Okay, hear me out really quick. These are the Wolves. The Wolf Pack. Okay, the baddest mamma jammas to ever walk this planet was NWO, and they were part of the original Wolf Pack. So my pick is North Carolina State.
Cool, yeah, cool, bro. I'm going with Louisville. I have an Uncle Louis. He's a carpenter. Jesus was a carpenter. Enough said.
I like that.
Thank you. Dookie.
Utah. Duke. Simply because the head coach's name is fun to say. Mike Krasinski.
It's Mike Krzyzewski.
Mike Sugar.
Mike Kawasaki.
Mike Kawasaki. Duke.
I'm not gonna agree with you. You're pronouncing it wrong. It's actually Dookie, and I do it every morning.
Alright, do that, man.
Michigan State.
Oklahoma. Los Angeles Clippers superstar Blake Griffin has a brother who attends the University of Oklahoma. And I don't know if he's a 7th or 8th year senior, but if he plays...
Ninth year senior.
And if he plays, that's definitely the strategy to get to the Elite Eight.
Now, I've always wondered, what is his name?
Well, brother,
Don't touch me, please.
wonder no more. I actually have it right here. First name Blake's, middle name brother, last name Griffin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going with Michigan State simply because of Coach Harbaugh.
Coach Harbaugh coaches football, and he coaches at the University of Michigan, which is not Michigan State.
Michigan State.
All right. All right, America, some brotherly advice for you guys. We wanted to reach out and get you, the fans, involved. We obviously have a little bit of a wager going on. We each picked some similar teams, some different teams. So on next week's show, whichever brother has the most teams advancing to the Elite Eight is the winner, and the loser has to suffer a consequence that you guys decide.
And nothing crazy, nothing with carrots and buttholes, nothing like that, Joshua.
I just don't understand what that comes to mind. But anyways,
it was a crazy night.
Please leave a comment, subscribe, and enjoy the show. And tune in next week for episode 9.
Shit titty sprinkles.